Let's take a look at how to install mute clips on a wall. We have designed a system called the diamond formation. This formation uses the least clips possible, spreads the weight evenly, can be scaled to practically any dimensions, and works for both brick walls and stud frames. If this is your first time installing a MuteClip system, make sure you plan where your clips will go using the install template in our installation guide. To plan our clip array, we need to follow a few simple steps. Firstly, divide your wall into rows and columns every 600 mm. You can plan this on paper, but it's helpful to snap this grid out with a chalk line on your wall. The horizontal rows represent where your MuteClip channels are going to go. It's important to measure these correctly as your plasterboard will be attached to these. It's best to measure from the floor for each row. We also need to add 2 more rows to make sure your wall is secure. You need a horizontal line a maximum of 100 mm away from the floor and another 100 mm away from the ceiling. We now need to add 2 vertical columns no more than 100 mm from the left and right edge of your wall. It's worth noting that depending on the size of your wall, you may end up having 2 columns or rows close together. This is not a problem and ensures proper stability. Now, starting from the left, let's label our columns with numbers. We'll do the same for the rows, starting from the bottom. Now, starting from row 1, as an odd number, we will place a clip where it intersects with odd number columns. So on our first row, we'll add a clip to columns 1, 3, 5, and 7. On our next row up, row 2, we'll add a clip on all the even columns, so 2, 4, and 6. Continue this pattern all the way up until you reach your ceiling. The last step is to add clips in the first and last intersection of each channel for stability. And that's it. That's how to lay out your mute clips on a wall. You're now ready to move on to the next stage of installation.